From FlightSimCon 2015 and Air Daily X, I am here with the guys from FSFX Packages, Kevin and Frederick. You guys have created something unique that no one else has ever thought of. And the more I play with your products, I kind of just think, how come it's taken so long for someone to develop something like this? I remember the first pictures that you guys put up on your site and the first videos of the PMDG 777 with the condensation and everything going over the wing, and I'm just like, this is incredible. So you guys must be rich by now, because I can't imagine any PMDG fan not purchasing your product. How did you come up with the whole concept of putting something like this together, and how difficult has it been just getting it out to the public?
I'll take it. It's been an idea in the beginning. I mean, we started this in 2006 was where the idea started. We took the Project Open Sky A320, and already on AvSim there was some packages available freeware to do some reverse thrust effects that we found. So we went through the logic of this, and then we thought we could scale it up a bit. So we ended up with a full list of effects that we could do that would be possible on the FlightSim platform. So wing condensation was one, vortices, volumetric landing lights, and all that stuff you see now on the 777. It's a big list that we even pulled some stuff out because we have a limit to respect. But it all came down to that list and the way we found how to do it in 2006.
And from inception to completion, how long did it take you to do just the 777 on its own?
On its own, it took about 3 or 4 months of work to just create the effects, create the logic behind it, and then market it into a product that people can install easily in their system. So it took 3 or 4 months to build all that, and the website.
A lot of the comments that I see from a lot of different users, and I get a lot of emails and things, and people are wondering, why just the PMDG stuff? Why can't you just release something for a plethora of different aircraft? What about my Aerosoft A320? How's that going?
The problem with FlightSim in the current way it's done, and the SDK and the effects, and it was programmed back in the days where programming was hard coded. Most of it was hard coded, and the modders, the developers, the external developers were not the priority. So on the beginning platform, so they did an SDK, but we cannot generate effects based on geometry of the aircraft like we would be able to do, let's say, in an X-wing, because we don't have direct access to this geometry. So we have to build each effect by our own, by hand, and we have to set the conditions necessary for the effects to show. So it's really a per aircraft basis that we can build those effects.
Now, obviously, you guys don't just develop for particular aircraft. You have another program which you call FSFX, which anyone, regardless of what aircraft they fly, can install in their simulator and then still enjoy that environment. Explain a little bit about what FSFX is and what it does to the flying environment.
FSFX is basically it's a game changer in the flight simulator community. Basically, what it does, the main purpose of it is changing the default rain textures and snow textures as well. So by default, the rain textures textures in flight simulator are quite somehow weird. It's big lines falling off this time, and we decided to really go ahead and do something different, and this is what we chose to do. It gives a more realistic look, so that's what we were looking for. Also, FSFX also includes texture changes for jet wash effects, for example. We also revamped the construct effect for a more realistic look. And when you're usually taking off in a small propeller flight simulator, the same effects on the small propeller aircraft is going to be the same effect you're going to find on a 737. So us, we wanted to invest in fix that and reduce the size of it, and also optimize it. And in that instance, we were able to get it to FPS, for example, in rank conditions. Something that had to be done, and that's why we did it.
Now, just coming from my own experience with FSFX, is I actually haven't been able to personally get up and close with the PMDG product yet. But what I loved about FSFX is, number one, the snow looks so real that I'm actually surprised it doesn't hit my eye and melt. it looks like a real falling snow. I mean, you look at the way it kind of, takes over the environment, and it's unlike any snow I've ever seen within Flight Simulator. The next thing is the rain. And this is the thing that I hate most about Flight Simulator is you go from Flight Simulator to Star Trek. All of a sudden you're in this warp zone and the stars are just coming at you.
Yeah.
And the way you guys have coated the water or whatever you want to call it, but now it looks like you're more realistically flying through rain. But here's the thing about rain. And you guys did something that pissed me off, and I think you probably upset a number of people. April 1st, 2015. You had a lot of us convinced that finally we had an effect of the water hitting the windshield, beating off, and yet it was not real. That was like the worst thing you could ever do. That's like saying PMDG is going to say, okay, we're coming out with a Gulf Stream, and they show the physical Gulf Stream, and they show the cockpit, and in the end it's like, no, just April Fools.
April Fool.
Yeah. Well,
Like the weather radar they did.
Yeah.
That's
like
right, the weather radar. That's
Yeah.
right, but that actually did come.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Do you think this is something that's actually going to happen? Because it wasn't special
I'll say
smoke
that.
and mirrors. We were actually seeing something going on there.
It was kind of a 50-50 joke, all right? So what you saw and what you guys saw in this video was something in prepared. It has been done, and it was shot, and there were no VFX in it at all. So it was built and prepared. But the issue was because of the way the effects are programmed and prepared. When the aircraft is still, and that's why it was shot at the gate, when the aircraft is still in level, it shows all right. But as soon as you pitch up or pitch down or you bank the aircraft, the effect gets all distorted. So we found a way and prepared to do this, and we are working our way through the process to making it work properly. But again, it's going to be on an per aircraft basis.
I see.
So we cannot generalize for all aircraft because we don't know where the windshield is on each aircraft individually. So we have to program them each and every one of them.
And just to be clear, this will be a prepared exclusive product. This will not be compatible with FSX.
Unless we find a way to do it in FSX, which is not the case for now. It would be prepared only.
Realistically, with the coding, how far away do you think you might be able to get something like that out to market?
On the VC rain effect, we have the concept, we know how to do it, but it's not programmed. So we have maybe 25% of the way that we have to do the textures, we have to do the effects, we have to find. There's still a lot of work to be done, but we know how to do it. Actually.
The future on this subject is really bright, and that's it's one of the requests we get the most often. And we really want to work towards this because this is the goal for everyone, and it's really important for us to do this.
Community feedback. How has the community received you and your products? Are you happy with the sales?
Yeah, very good. We had a very good welcoming, and we're still. It's been nearly a year that we're working on this right now, and it was amazing the feedback we received from people. Mostly good feedback, and even on the forums as well. We are trying to be as present as possible in the forums, and always be very good feedback. Especially to performance-wise, people are really amazed that we can get so many effects with such little FPS impact, or even no impact at all for some reason. So that was a very, very good motivation for us to just continue and go on that route.
People really like new things in their simulator, because you see from 2006 to now, we've seen some innovations in many areas, but visual effects is not one of them. So we came in with a new product, a new approach, a new thing that people they didn't know even was possible. They just forgot about wing condensation. It's not possible. Let's just forget about it and do other stuff, But now it's become possible, and people are watching these effects. And every people we met today that uses our product is like, yeah, it's incredible, it's beautiful. Hence is my sim, change the experience of it to a whole new level. And that's something that we saw coming in the emails also, and on the forums and on the Facebooks. Every time we post something new, a new idea that we have, people are in. People they want it. They want it in their sim. So we continue the development. We have new ideas also coming, maybe for airports also in the future, and maybe we will go in other spheres of the flight simulator, maybe create a new category again.
Absolutely. Well, I think the potential is limitless, but what I appreciate the most and what this community, what the hobby needs, is people to look at where the complaints are, where simulator falls short, and to step up and come up with ways to make it happen. And essentially that's what the both of you have done. You've come all the way down from Canada to FlightSimCon 2015. I appreciate you guys being here and showing off. Obviously, the more the development community gets involved with the flight simulation community, the better it is for everyone. So I want to congratulate the both of you for an exceptional product. What's your website address?
FSFXpackages.com. So if you want to see our product, what we have available, we have a lot of pictures, we have a lot of videos by Jaron Dorman and GR Schiphol. They made great videos for the 777, and the 320 is coming in about a week or so. I don't know when this video is going to get published, but
By the end of June, probably. Coming out.
yeah. So and the video will be there, and the web page also. And we have a few exclusive previews here at FlightSimCon that will be on our YouTube channel. So the 737 and the Q400 will have previews coming in a few weeks for these products. So for people that couldn't be here today, and so for us.
Excellent. Wonderful stuff. If any of you guys ever pay attention to any of my videos, or you ever take my advice on what you should or should not buy, you should definitely, if you don't have the PMDG products, obviously the Aerosoft Airbus is coming. If you have none of those, at least buy the FX. It's going to change the whole way you fly. Thanks again so much to both of you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.